me, Edelrid are one of the most innovative and exciting climbing gear designers out there. While most people are sitting on their laurels and just making versions of something that's already there, they're always designing and making new innovative bits of kit that just make life safer, simpler and more fun. Today we're going to show you a couple of existing lines that are really popular already, such as the Edelrid sling here, and some of the new Ambassador range, which is sort of really bright colours and really exciting, lightweight pieces of gear. If you haven't seen one of these before, you haven't been in the shop because I've shown everyone who's come in. This is the Edelrid sling. So this is already a real classic favourite. Basically use it as your normal sling, but it's stiff. So if you're trying to put knots in it while you've made a belay and you're hanging in it, knots come undone so much easier. They don't get stuck like a normal dyneema would do. And also with it being stiff, poking it through threads and slings above your head, so much easier because it keeps its stiffness like that. I've even put sort of slip knots in it, poked it onto pegs above my head. It's definitely cheating, but I'll take it. Another favourite of mine is the Pure Slider. And this is just a simple, really good idea. It's a locking crab you can just do one-handed, no twisting. So the little catch there just allows you to open it if you're one-handed on a route and also clip your rope in. So I use these on my slings, sometimes in winter because screw gates can freeze up. But also what's really good for sport climbing is it comes in a quick draw set. Using a normal quick draw on the first bolt can sometimes be a bit unnerving, especially if the hard bit crux is around the first bolt, so often the case in the Peak District. If you actually look, it's quite easy to push past a quick draw and unload it from a bolt. And also there's the obvious back clipping option that you can get while fumbling the rope. These fit into a clip stick nicely, so you know the first bolt is safe. If you're doing a multi-pitch route, it's really good to use the first one off the belay so you can never load the belay directly if all the worst things happen. The main reason for today's video is to show you all this gear. This is the Ambassador range from Edelrid. So this has been inspired by Tommy Caldwell since he joined there about a year or so ago, and some really good bits of gear here to show you. So the first out of this range is the Ace. This harness here is just brilliant. Look how light it is. It's 246 grams, so packs down absolutely tiny. Now, obviously when they designed this, they were probably thinking of hard sport climbing, but with ice clipper slots, really comfy to wear, huge gear loops. It actually makes it a really good all-rounder. I would certainly use it in winter because the bungee on the leg loops will allow you to get it over bigger trousers and things like that. And the ice clipper slots on there, of course. What makes this great is the fact that the webbing that comes around, and obviously it's a safety load for a harness like this, it spreads. So it splits into four just here and goes all the way around. That allows it to contour around your hips much better than a normal harness where it's just foam around the webbing. To make it much more comfortable to hang in and to wear and be really breathable and move with your body while you're wearing it. Another really cool innovation that Edelrid have done is they've come up with Bulletproof. Now this is the quick draw that we have sets of, and this is the belay crab. So simply what it is at the bottom of the beaner on here, or on the top if you're using it with a belay device, is they put steel on it. So you might have seen it particularly in the belay crabs before, where you get channels worn from abseiling and using ropes and handling them. With this, that won't happen. It's much more durable, and it's just going to really secure, knowing that the rope's going to run smoothly without damaging on there. Particularly if you're working a sport route all throughout the summer, taking hundreds and hundreds of falls, you really will wear down your rope and also wear down on the crab. So it's really good to have one of these maybe on your crux, but also why not have them all the way up? They're beautiful to clip. The extra weight at the bottom of the steel means it hangs perfectly, so while you're clipping one-handed, nice thick tape, easy to grab if you're getting pumped like I often do. They look pretty cool as well, don't they? So the Canary rope by Edelrid again. This little beauty is pretty amazing. So this is 8.6 mil, but it's a single rope. So this is pretty much the lightest, skinniest single rope on the market. But what's really great about that is it's got quite a high sheath proportion, so that makes it incredibly robust and hard wearing for a single rope. Usually the compromise of having skinny single ropes is they just wear out quicker. This won't so much. Also what's great is it matches beautifully with the bright pink one we do in 60 meters. So guides are buying this a lot because they have to use single ropes while bringing clients up, even if they're using double ropes. So and they usually have to stick with like heavy old 9s or even up to 10 sometimes. A couple of these, it's going to feel like your half ropes, yet you've got the durability and use of a single. I think it'd make it really good for places like the Alps where you've taken so many ropes in the past because you need something for the mountains, then for sport climbing. One rope's just going to do everything for you. And with the longer lengths, you can just use it running up ice pitches in the Alps and then go sport climbing in the afternoon.